No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Packers and the Rams, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Wilson, Greg Waddle. First month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we're here in October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win, and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, they're in for a long season.
A first down throw for Stafford. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season as quarterback, but Greg just his second as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
Now, Mike, at this level here in the NFL, you just rarely see the type of performance where one player on the field just stands out that much against his peers. But that's exactly what we saw out of this quarterback a week ago. I mean, throwing for all those touchdowns, that's one thing. But the fact that he was able to protect the ball in the process is what really was impressive to me. I mean, it's not like he was just out there in the backyard chucking the ball all over the place. I mean, he was methodical, cerebral, lethal with his approach. Truthfully, I have no idea how you follow up a performance like that, but I'm certainly excited to see what he has in store.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Waddle. Oh, he's going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. We'll go play action with Love. That one on target to Watson. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Packers. And the Packers 1st down. From the gun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His 12th touchdown of the year. Here's Greg Joseph for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. Down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So often, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Throwing is Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Joseph's extra point, up and good. And the Packers are able to extend their 1st quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the Rams Rams offense getting set to go again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. We are through 1. It's the Packers on top. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The motion man is Nakua. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Motioning him from the left side. They'll try to run it here with Cora. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Rams, first down.
Stafford going to give it to Cora. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, L.A.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That one on target to Tucker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running forward is Cora. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Cora.
Cora and the ball carrier. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
2nd down, it's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing again is Stafford. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Rams are on the board just before halftime. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up. after that kick. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look them over during the break.
Ready. 10 cycles. Hey, continue. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On second down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Throwing, Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Joshua Trey on for the field goal. A 54-yard.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will cut into that lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. On play action, Love. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin with the early game across the Atlantic at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London, where it was the Vikings who were able to get the victory at home. Jordan Addison, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, let's get over to the Rockies and check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Bryce Young, terrific in the victory as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both
All
these
right,
teams
Coach,
running through their final
second half.
adjustments. It's
Run
time
here.
for the second half. And for the call,
Here
let's get
on
it back
EA
out
Sports.
to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down, it's Love.